Hello dear traders, welcome back to InstaTV for another financial news release. Today could have been imprinted in the history of the UK as the day of exiting the European Union, but members of parliament could not come to an agreement on Brexit, which triggered a sharp fall in the pound sterling. The British currency has been consolidating in a tight range for the most part of the week, but at some moment it attempted to rush upwards. However, it failed as the market was quite concerned over Brexit. As a result, the pound broke out of the channel and took a nosedive against the US dollar, having plunged to 1.3021. Furthermore, the pound weakened against the European currency. Today, the pound-dollar pair tried to gather bullish momentum, but it seems that bears will take control because of gloomy Brexit prospects. Today, the UK will release a bunch of macroeconomic reports. If the reports show downbeat results, it can exert more pressure on the pound. Traders were greatly disappointed by the news about no vote in the British Parliament. The lawmakers will discuss the Brexit issue on Friday. There is a chance that the deal will be approved, which will mean that the UK will leave the Union on May 22nd and Theresa May will leave office. Today, the European economic holiday is busy. The euro can finally get a chance to offset some of its losses after a series of disappointing reports. Moreover, it has already shown some positive signs. The first published reports were upbeat. The German retail sales exceeded expectations in February. In annual terms, the sales advanced by 4.7%, while analysts predicted a rise of 2.8%. This growth pace was the fastest in the past 4 months. At the same time, the German unemployment level declined to 4.9% in March versus 5% in February, which came in line with the forecast. The euro-dollar pair was trading with bearish bias near the level of 1.1228. The US dollar hit the 5-month high despite a slower than expected economic expansion in the US in the fourth quarter. Dovish policy stances of the world's major central banks disappointed bulls, so other currencies weakened against the greenback. Meanwhile, gold prices were hovering near 2-week lows. The precious metal is traded at $1,294 per ounce. The US dollar turned to be the most effective tool for hedging risks associated with Brexit. The UK parliamentary vote is on tap. Maybe the Brexit saga will finally come to an end. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you back soon.